And the three-pointer goes.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide-open man.
Here's Edwards. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. Morant, the pass to Adams. There's Jackson with the three. They grab their own miss. Outside Bain. There's the three. They shoot again. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
I mean, if height wasn't enough, Towns also has serious athleticism. There's just no easy shots when he's around. And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Frustrating beginning for them, but we have a long way to go. Now they just need to string together some buckets.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Following the score by Minnesota. Jackson with room to fire. McDaniels with the rebound.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from deep.
Coming off his third All-Star performance, it's easy to say Rudy Gobert is one of the best centers in the league.
Brooks from outside. Rebound Minnesota. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Edwards. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Ja Morant picks one up. And Spydi, no question, Gobert, one of the best bigs we have in the league right now.
You're right, B.A. The reason why 3 consecutive All-Star appearances. He's led the league in field goal percentage multiple times, and he's a block machine.
Memphis leading. Outside Morant. Outside Bain. Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. Going inside. Outside for Morant. Back to Jackson. Good. And the setup by Morant.
There's the flexibility of Jaren at the offensive end. He can post, he can put it on the floor, or he can just catch and fire.
Towns for 3. That one no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Jackson against Edwards. Bain, the pass to Jackson. Clock at 6. Brooks from outside. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. For Minnesota, they've gone only 1 of 6 so far. Gobert finds Towns. The 3 is up. Knocks down the triple.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Russell against Morant. Pass to Brooks. Puts up a 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Now Towns. Edwards, the pass to Towns. To the middle. To the paint. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Some scouts were surprised when Jackson's wingspan was measured over 7'5". That's a huge number, especially when you talk about contesting shots.
Now here's Bain. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
The Timberwolves have gone only 2 of 6 from the field. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
11 seconds left in the first. Outside Morant.
Blocking foul call. Anthony Edwards. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
From deep, Bain. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Grizzlies up 4. Let's take a quick break. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You can do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Second quarter underway. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. Oh, it's stolen by Adams.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
5 to shoot. Off target from outside. The Timberwolves trail. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You were so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Down low. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
This is why Gobert shoots a high percentage. He understands how to carve out room inside and finish.
Morant with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Pass to Towns. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. And here's Memphis. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Brooks outside. Payne against Edwards. Payne, the pass to Adams. From deep. They get the rebound. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Adams has got his first bucket in this one.
Can't teach size and strength. Once Adams gets position, you're not rooting him out of there.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. On the wing, Brooks. Outside for Morant. On the wing, Bain. Guarded by Edwards. 4 on the clock. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Outside for Russell. Well, Smitty, recently it seems like mid-range shooting is making something of a comeback. More guys taking shots from that area.
And B.A., I am so happy. There's nothing wrong with the mid-range game. Some stars have proven it's a viable method, even in the three-point focused modern game. And for the moment, defenses aren't always prepared to deal with it.
Towns passes to Russell. The kick out to Edwards. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Edwards has got 5 points.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Outside Morant. Jackson with a screen on Russell. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. John Morant's a reliable finisher. In the 2021-22 season, we saw John Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Minnesota has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Edwards against Bain. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. McDaniels from long range. On target from range. And that makes it a tie ball game.
That's a terrific read by Gobert, understanding the offensive end better and better, especially as of late.
Jackson against Towns. Outside for Brooks. Pass to Adams. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
What I like about Adams, he just knows where to be. Nice play.
Here's Edwards.
Oh, did you see that finish? Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. And it's Morant off the drive, and he makes it. Morant's gotten 4 this quarter.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
And Edwards puts up a deep 3. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Driving to the basket. And Morant with the basket on the assist by Brooks. And it's a 4-point Memphis lead.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
It's Edwards with a drive. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Grizzlies.
17.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Pass to Anderson. Knocks it loose. Outside Jones. Here's Tillman. Here's Conchar. Outside, Green. Inside, stolen by Reed. Here's McLaughlin, driving inside. A slam dunk by Reed.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Back to Conchar. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. No good with a layup.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Pass to Tillman. Here's Aldama. Here's Conchar. Looking for his first basket still in this one. No good off the back of the rim.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Anderson inside. Here's McLaughlin. Buries it from 3. McLaughlin's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Jones, the pass to Green. Back to Jones. Here's Conchar. And another miss by Memphis. Here's Noel. Pass to Anderson. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Not just hanging out on the perimeter, Prince showing his versatility and can challenge you at the rim.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Stolen by Reed. Here's Prince. Pass to McLaughlin. To the paint. Here's Noel for 3. Jones grabs the board. 1:56 left to play in the third. Conchar drives in. Here's Tillman. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Prince. Takes the 3. He drops it from range. Prince has got 5 now.
When Prince gets it clicking from the perimeter, gets his confidence going, the entire offense benefits.
Here he goes. Here's Aldama. The shot that time not on target. Nice D from Anderson. Here's Noel. Now here's Reed. Stripped away. On the wing, Green. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Nice block by Anderson. Can't get too high off the ground, but uses that 7'3" wingspan to full effect.
Count it. Good. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense. I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
A big group substitution here for Memphis. Adams checked in for Tillman. Jackson comes in for Aldama. Brooks, he's checked in for Green. And it's Ja Morant in for Jones. Noel. Off target from three-point range.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
From deep, Morant. That shot off the mark. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. And stolen by Morant. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Adams. Banked it in off the glass. He has 6.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's McLaughlin. Outside, Anderson. With 1 on the clock. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th quarter. Jalen Noel out there with Jordan McLaughlin. Then there's Taurean Prince. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
And Minnesota calls time here. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He wants all they have to give coming down the stretch, saying, quote, it's not just the big plays. I want to see us making the little plays too, winning the 50-50 balls. That's the effort we need.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Towns finds Edwards. Shot clock at 5. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Payne, pass to Morant. 1 minute in now in the 4th quarter. He buries it from 3.
Boy, if Morant's going to hit from there, I don't know how you guard him.
Outside Edwards. Down low. Tipped to the middle. Here's Towns. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Towns' three-pointer is the lead. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Brent?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Pass to Brooks. Outside Morant. Here's the 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Now Gobert. Back to Edwards. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Bain. Jackson down low. Towns on him. Now here's Brooks. Outside for Moran. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
I like this play. Good teamwork. You don't want to force Morant to do everything himself.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stop.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. Russell against Morant. Jackson, the pass to Morant. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Back to Russell. To the inside. Gobert, no good.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
1:43 left in the final quarter. Outside for Moran. Brooks from outside. Jackson, pass to Bain. Pass to Moran. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. Edwards, the pass to Towns to tie it up. The shot, no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Bain with it. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
Desmond Bain showing no nerves.
And here's Edwards outside. Here's Gobert. He connects. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Gobert looking comfortable stepping into the spotlight right now.
Outside Morant. From deep. Unable to get that one.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Gobert. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Back to Bain. The 3 is up. Towns with a rebound.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
This is where you want to run a play. Don't just walk it up and heave it.
They recover it.
Gobert often hits for a higher percentage from the field than he does from the line, but they really need his free throws here.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And so the big win by Memphis in a tight game. That was an incredible night.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. With Richard. Greg, when you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
And the Clippers starting five. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point guard position.
And George just so aggressive. When he's got that edge inside, he is looking to power it home.
Jackson finds Brooks. Back to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. It's Brooks on the wing. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And he plays with swagger, and when Brooks makes plays like that, it just fuels his fire even more. And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Zubac kicks to Leonard. No one near Wall as he lets it go. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
A strong decision maker with good floor awareness. Wall concluded that the catch and shoot was the right move.
Morant with it. George picks him up. Outside for Jackson. Morant with a wide open look. Misses the three. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned him into a powerhouse.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. That sends Nicholas Batum to the free throw line. That one's on Morant. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. 6-point game. On the wing, Bain. Fires the three. And it's Morant missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Wall kicks to George. To the paint. Nifty move. And Batum finishes inside. Batum's got 5 now.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Out to Brooks. Back to Morant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Clippers leading by 5. Wall looking for an opening. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Outside Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Talk about someone who knows all the angles. Kawhi on the interior.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Sure. The Grizzlies pull it in. 1:30 left in the first quarter. Crosses over and finished off by Morant.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
Leonard with no one around. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game. That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Up top, Batum. 41 seconds left to play here in the first. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Morant. Banked in off the glass. Morant's got 7 points.
Working through the lane, Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
23 seconds left here in the first quarter. Zubac finds Batum. And the 3 off target. Ball against Adams. On the wing, Jackson. Back to Adams. Payne for 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Clippers lead by 3. Let's take a quick break now. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers, guys.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. And small and power forwards, Leonard and Batum. All out there with Paul George, and it's Zubac in at the 5 spot.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Ball passes to George. 3-pointer. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by George. Leonard's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Clippers. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Here's Morant. 7 points in the game. Jackson in the corner. Brooks finds Jackson. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Jackson's got his first basket.
Just like his pop, Jaren Jackson Jr. Yeah, look, this man, when he gets close to the hoop, it is pretty much automatic. You can't let that happen.
And here's Leonard from 3. Here's George. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Morant. Out to Brooks. Back to Adams. It's deflected. Wall with the steal. George against Bain. Batum with the three. And no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way.
And after not playing for a season, John Wall back in action. Bought out by the Rockets, and he signs with the Clippers. If he can get back to where he was, that's a huge win for the Clippers. Could serve as a deadly third option for LA.
Out to Brooks. Now here's Jackson. Pocket 6. Brooks, the pass to Morant. For three. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
George up top. To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. Brooks against Leonard. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac kicks to Leonard. With the runner. Here's Zubac. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Brooks misses. And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And the dunk by Zubac.
And just taking pride in being their leader. These passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
Morant passes to Bain. Out to Brooks. Takes the three. Batum grabs the miss.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
To the middle, Leonard. And then Leonard with the dunk.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Out to Brooks. Morant against Wall. Wall with a block.
A stellar all-around defender. Wall enjoys rising up and denying shooters.
Jackson passes to Morant. Back to Jackson. Stolen by Zubac. And now here comes Wall, leading the break. Feeds it to Batum. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. And now an 11-point Clipper lead.
And a high percentage look there is what Batum was after. He goes inside and makes it happen.
Morant finds Brooks. Out to Morant. Shot to stop the run. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's George. The jumper from the free throw line is good. George has got the lead up to 13 now for the Clippers.
Oh, silky little mid-range there from George. He can really make his shot work from almost anywhere.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Jones. Inside. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And so we conclude the first half. The Clippers on top as they end the second quarter on a 12-4 run. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half moment. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
We've got Green, and it's Aldama in at the 4 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Left side, George, from past the arc. Here's Leonard. Zubac trying to break loose. Leonard, no luck.
and he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Tillman passes to Aldama. That one doesn't go. And the Clippers will come the other way. Down low, here's George. It's rebounded by Memphis. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Tillman. The Grizzlies with another miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's George. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 11. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And the wide open shot from Green. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
And how about the impact that Green has on his teammates?
He's been doing it for over a dozen years. A three-point specialist and a starter for the majority of his career. Great veteran presence for them to have in the locker room.
It's easy to forget about Jackson's bunnies, but he's more than happy to remind you.
Jones, the pass to Tillman. On the wing, Green. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Clippers leading by 9. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David. That's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Here's Tillman. It's good.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Clippers have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Passes to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
And the thing about Morris, doesn't have the big vertical, but tenacious once he gets around the rim.
Left side, Jones. Green in the post. Kennard covering. Here's Aldama. Second shot opportunity. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Robert Covington picks one up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Second free throw, no good. Los Angeles leading by 9. Powell, no one around him. Off target from outside. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements. Here's Aldama. Tillman tipped back in for 2. Tillman's got 6.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
Jones against Jackson. Stolen. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. And it's Green with the jam.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some running.
And so we see a technical foul called here. They're going to hit him for hanging too long on the rim.
And though I know he's having fun, it's unnecessary. Showing up the other team either here or down the road, that can give them some motivation against you.
And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Clippers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Jones against Jackson. Here's Powell from outside the arc. Green with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 6. To the middle. Here's Tillman over Morris. Tillman's shot is off. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Morris inside. The layup missed. Here's Conchar. Here's Tillman.
Teams are always looking for guys like Covington who can defend multiple positions.
And so it's Los Angeles with their leader. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Los Angeles leading by 6. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the 1. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them. Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Wall passes to Zubac. Kicks it out to Leonard. Shoots. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. And the Clippers lead by 6. Morant with it. George picks him up. Payton for 3. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Batum sets a screen for George. To the inside. Shakes him. And Batum finishes inside. And it's 9 points for Nicholas Batum.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Brooks misses. Los Angeles leading by 5. Batum passes to Wall. It's not going to go for him. And Memphis the other way now. Morant kicks to Jackson. Pass to Adams. Leonard with the steal. George against Morant. Zubac, a screen on Bain. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Here's Brooks. Here's Adams. Tries again. Morant left side. And that one drops.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Leonard the pass to Zubac. All with it. Now defended by Bain. Wall dishes to George. And it's George finishing it off.
And guys, George takes pride in hitting big shots. Just get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Morant kicks to Bain. Out to Morant. Jackson in the corner. Off target with his 3.
Questionable shot selection on that 3. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
To the paint. Stolen by Jackson. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Brooks leading the charge. And the rejection by Zubac. Now here's Morant for 3. And they get it back. Bain finds Jackson. Out to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And this is where Morant really shines. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to capitalize.
Outside, Wall. George against Bain. And George with the stuff.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either. Back to Morant. From deep They get it back. Outside Jackson. Fires from deep. Morant with another miss. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. A 3 from Leonard. The Grizzlies pull it in.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Fires the 3. The Grizzlies keeping it alive with a new 14. Jackson misses. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Morant against Batum. Shoots over Morant. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Shoots the 3. No good there. So the Clippers with the win. They seem to relish. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill. And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. Jackson and George, they're manning the backcourt. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's man in at the three, the small forward. Second shot opportunity. It's blocked by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots. B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They've put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
To the middle. Here's Gobert. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on even to Zubats.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock. Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, L.A. is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Back to man. Pass to Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
Outside Edwards. Here's Towns. Back to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. A 3 from Russell. Nails it from 3. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did. And a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Batum's checked in for the Clippers. John Wall comes in for Jackson. Minnesota has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Outside Russell. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Towns finds Russell. Back to Towns. 4-3. And Wall pulls it down.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Batum, the pass to George. Wall with it.
2 minutes.
Pass to Man. Zubats inside. Covered by Towns. Here's Man. There's the drive. The shot off that time. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. And Edwards, here we go. Now here's Towns. Shoots over Wall. And the basket by Towns.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
The Clippers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
Pass to Man. Wall with it. Got a hand on it.
Well, I tell you what, his teammates love seeing this. So do I. I mean, when Russell was able to block a shot, that's a big bonus.
Here's Towns. To the paint. The kick out to Edwards. Back to Gobert. Outside Edwards. McDaniels from long range. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
The Clippers trail. 36 seconds left in the first quarter. Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
Really good instincts from Wall on that particular play call, getting himself some breathing room to create space for his shot.
Outside Edwards.
Minnesota foul. Anthony Edwards. First personal foul.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. Now here's Wall. George outside. Pass to Zubats. Fires from deep. No good there. And that does it for the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead, leading by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
6.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. It's Batum at the power forward with Zubats at center. Paul George out there with John Wall. And it's Man in at the 3.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Here's Wall, and the big finish by Wall.
Well, it takes elevation to finish like Wall here, and that's not a dunk that just anybody can pull off. You got to have some special ability to do that.
Outside Edwards. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. McDaniels finds Russell. Right side Edwards. Oh, George with a steal. Jumps up, and the jam by George.
Hey, it's one thing to have the physical attributes, the length, the athleticism, to play good defense, but the other part of it is the instincts. And George thinks and feels things defensively as well as anybody in the league, and really excellent instincts at that end of the floor.
Batum, right side. Outside Wall. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Back to Batum. 6 to shoot. Outside Wall. Over Russell. Here's Zubats. Here's Man. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Here's Edwards.
Oh, what you say?
Wow.
Goodness. Come on now. Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters. Something you can't put a price tag on. The Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience. Young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
Edwards, the pass to Towns. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 5 rebounds tonight.
2 minutes.
George against Russell. Pass to Wall from behind the arc. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. It's Edwards with a drive. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
Composed and cool effort from Edwards inside. Not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot. Taking what's available.
Batum outside. Now George. Here's Zubats. Goes back up, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
He hits the second from the line. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. George against Edwards. Jam.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards, confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Wall, the pass to Batum. On the wing man. Offline with a 3. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Outside Russell. The kick out to Edwards. There's the triple. No luck on that one. And the Clippers will come the other way. It's stolen. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Zubats with the steal.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush him.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Here's Wall. Can't hit that one. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. 2 on the clock. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's...
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after... And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
We've got Naz Reid, Jordan McLaughlin out there with Jalen Noel. Then there's Taurean Prince, and it's Anderson in at the 4 slot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And in any season, you'll have your struggling teams. Clark is a competitor. How hard is it to bring your best when you're enduring a tough stretch?
Well, I think it comes down to the responsibility you have to yourself and your team to give it your best shot. And competitors want to compete, and you have to relish that, even when you have the deck stacked against you. So weathering adversity and still being professional and committed to competing, I think is the mark of every pro, should be the mark of every pro.
Noel drives in. Comes up empty down low.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Pass to Covington. Here's Kennard. Crafty move. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
Not exactly sure what the defense is thinking. You know he's going to be aggressive coming out of the half.
That's a mistake they cannot afford to repeat very often. I mean, you can't leave him alone like that. He'll torch you.
On the wing, Noel. The 3-ball. Fires in the triple. Noel's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Now Kennard. Into the lane. Covington against Anderson. Covington passes to Kennard. Back to Covington. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Minnesota in the lead. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Here's Noel. Powell covers. Back to Prince. Pass to McLaughlin. 5 on the clock.
Blocking foul on Reggie Jackson. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's McLaughlin. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 4 on the clock. Anderson with it. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Clippers shooting 35% so far in this one. Jackson outside. Pass to Batum. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, a confident shooter who does a little of everything. Batum is a valuable call who plays his role well.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here are the Timberwolves. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Anderson. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jackson. Here's Prince. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Noel. Here's Reid. Stolen by Jackson. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. And the jam by Covington.
And check out how high Covington gets with these alley-oops. My goodness. Taking off like he's been launched by a rocket booster.
Pass to Anderson. And Batum over to help. Now Reed. Here's Noel. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
The Clippers trail. A minute 42 left in the third quarter. Jackson, the pass to Powell. And he drives in. Here's Batum. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And, you know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Pass to Noel. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Powell's shot is off. The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. On the wing, Noel, defended by Kennard. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, deflected. Batum with it. Picked up by Reed. And it's the Clippers on the break. Here's Jackson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Jackson's got 4 points this quarter. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jackson. Launches it. The offensive rebound. The Clippers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Clippers keep it alive. Powell kicks it out to Kennard. Jackson on the wing. Covington finds Kennard for the lead. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Clippers ahead, up by 1. 3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Minnesota shooting it at 52%. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th. Jackson and George, they're manning the backcourt. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Kennard in at the 3.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
And here's Jackson. Pass to George. Fires the 3. Connects from downtown. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Able to stretch the floor with his shooting. Paul George takes great pride in knocking down those triples.
Edwards with it. Ooh, poked away. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. He launches a 3. Kennard can't get it to go. Pass to Edwards. Outside for Russell. We played just over a minute here in the 4th. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Morris. Towns for 3. That shot missing. The Clippers go the other way with it. Jackson outside. And the dunk by Jackson.
Gotta have some guts and guile to take it to the bucket strong despite the big fella standing in the way.
And here's Edwards outside. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Up top, Kennard. McDaniels covering. Pass to George. Launches a three. 6 on the shot clock. Let's go with a three. Russell with the rebound. The Timberwolves trail. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Kennard. Edwards against Kennard.
Now showing you a willingness to want to make his teammates better with that pass there.
The Clippers call timeout. For the Clippers, Batum is checked in for Morris. Boston comes in for Kennard. And it's John Wall in for Jackson. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Guys, at the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He told them, we've got to protect the rim with everything we've got. If we cut down on their easy looks inside, we've got them. It might mean more room for their perimeter shooters, but that's a trade-off he's willing to risk. All right, back to you guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
George taking advantage of that close, tight defense, drawing the foul while taking his shot.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
Yeah, they've also worked at pounding the ball inside. It gave them high percentage looks all game, and it's paid off.
Edwards, the pass to Russell. Now here's Gobert. Now here's Edwards. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got 7 rebounds in the game. A minute 53 left in the game. Boston with the bucket.
A very high percentage look when the D is nowhere to be seen.
Outside Edwards. From the arc. Inside. And Edwards slams it in.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
George outside. Count it. George has got 7 points here in the quarter.
And George just has an uncanny knack for providing these kinds of baskets. And he makes it look so easy.
Towns down low. Batum's on him. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Back to Daniels. Outside for Russell. Here's Towns. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. The Clippers making a switch here. Man's checked in. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Russell against Wall. Pass to Batum. Lets the three fly. They get it back. Zubac. Yeah!
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Batum outside. On the wing man, guarded by Edwards. Man misses.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Pass to McDaniels. Outside Russell. Towns with the ball. Fires the three. They get it back. Here's Edwards. Back to Towns. Three-pointer. Can't connect. So the Clippers win it. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was.
Two tremendous passing teams, and there should be a lot of fun watching these teams move the ball.
One of the things that strikes you about both of these teams is that they really enjoy playing with one another. Both play an unselfish brand of basketball. The ball is moving, everybody's touching it, and usually that's when the confidence is sky high.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the center. Towns finds McDaniel. Russell passes to Edwards. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Now here's Morant. Outside, Bain. Back to Morant. Shot from 16. And the rejection by Towns. McDaniels up top. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Oh, big-time athletic play by Cat right there. Brushes off the contact, gets to his finish. Nicely done.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
That's to Edwards. Outside, Russell. Edwards against Jackson. Right wing. Morant with the steal. Jackson looking it over. Outside, Bain. A three-pointer, no good. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling. And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip. Can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
Here's Morant. Misses off the left iron.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And it's Russell missing. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Morant passes to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Make no mistake, an intimidating 7-footer. Steven Adams gets the space he needs and finishes with ease.
The kick out to Towns. Bangs home the trifecta. Towns has got 5.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Jackson passes to Bain. To the right side. Morant with a wide open look. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Brooks outside. Pass to Jackson. Brooks with it. Working on McDaniels. Morant dishes to Adams. Back to Morant. 5 to shoot. Here's the lob to Adams. Then Adams with the slam.
High-level passer, even for a point guard. Morant shows the imagination.
Edwards kicks to Russell. The kick out to Towns. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. 1:04 left in the first quarter. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Brooks the pass to Adams. Here's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in him.
Edwards, that's good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. 30 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Bain passes to Morant. He kicks it to Adams. Morant left side. The tray goes back up. Outside, Bain. From outside, off the mark. It's Edwards on the wing. Tie game in Minnesota. After this break, we'll be back with the start of... And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchup defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at point guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Brooks misses. Bain against Edwards. And it's Russell in the corner. The kick out to Towns. Back to Russell. Outside, Towns. Stolen by Jackson. Morant right side. Adams in the high post. Out to Brooks. Outside, Bain. On the wing, Jackson. Drills the three-pointer. Jackson's got the lead up to 3 now for the Grizzlies.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Here's Russell. Back to Edwards. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Trains it from beyond the arc. McDaniels got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Grizzlies have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Morant kicks to Bain. Back to Morant. Bain against Edwards. 6 to shoot. Morant, that's for 2. That one off the back iron and out. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight.
Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
Edwards passes to Russell. Kicks it to Gobert. It's stolen by Adams. Morant with it. He's picked up by Russell. Jackson against Edwards. Now here's Brooks. He's guarded closely. Bain passes to Brooks. Shot clock at 5. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. Here's Adams. Gobert with the block.
9'9" standing reach. Rudy Gobert twice on the pipes.
Edwards kicks to Gobert. Stolen by Brooks. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Minnesota on D. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
Yeah, Steven Adams' instinct is to pass it first, and what instincts he has. Wow, pretty play.
You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet, and that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Here's Towns. 5 points in the game. The dish to Edwards. And finally they hit one. Edwards got 6 points.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards in the painted area is going to be a force. Size, strength, and hops. Look out.
Morant kicks to Brooks. No good from outside.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Here's Towns. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Jackson dishes to Brooks. It's rebounded by Towns. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. McDaniels finds Gobert outside Towns. Edwards looking it over. And the rejection by Jackson. Morant right side. No good with the triple. The Timberwolves have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. And it's Towns penetrating. That's his 4th miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots. Inside, Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Towns, the pass to Gobert. And a close game so far through the first 2.
The Grizzlies, 16.
Put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies!
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Jaren Jackson, what a contribution.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Anderson in the post. Aldama with the rebound. Memphis leading. Conchar, the pass to Tillman. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Tillman's got the first basket of the second half here for the Grizzlies. And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. The kick out to Anderson. Takes a 3. Drains the three-pointer. Anderson's got himself on the board with 3 there. Well, we know the NBA has worked to get rid of the hard foul doors, and the league has done a great job of doing that. What has contributed, though, to that line of thinking?
Well, I think any play can be reviewed, Kevin, and that's a good thing, because if it's a non-basketball play, then you open yourself up to a flagrant 2. The punishment is significant enough to discourage the action. I love the rule changes as it relates to this particular infraction. Well, Danny Green, absolutely fearless. You can make a 3, I can do the same.
The 3. Noel, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Green left side. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Noel. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. And there's the pass to McLaughlin. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with the steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Clock is at 3. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Jones looking for an opening. Aldama passes to Jones. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Conchar. Here's Aldama. Passes it to Conchar. The rebound by Anderson.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Knocks it loose.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Green draws the double. 1:52 left in the third. Pass to Conchar. Reed with the block. Fast break, Minnesota. For the tie, Anderson can't get it to go.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Prince finds Reed. Kicks it out to Prince. Here's Noel. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. McLaughlin, the pass to Noel. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And so Green will bring it up for Memphis. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Jones kicks to Green. To the paint. Conchar, the pass to Green. Not going to go that time. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Pass to McLaughlin. Kicks it out to Prince. Now the pass to Reed. And the foul called on Danny Green. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
To the middle. For the tie. Prince misses. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Kicks it out to Jones. It's stolen. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Reed the pass to Prince. Passes it to McLaughlin. Anderson outside. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 2. And we're 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Minnesota's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Russell in at the 1 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. On the wing, Bain. McDaniel's defending. Adams' shot is good.
This is Steven Adams at his absolute best. This guy is a high percentage shooter because he understands how to use his frame.
Here's Edwards. And Bain pulls it down. Memphis leading by 4. It's Brooks on the wing. Stolen by McDaniels. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Edwards leading the charge. Morant outside. On the wing, Bain. Outside for Jackson. Driving in. Towns with the defensive effort. Minnesota shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Edwards dishes to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
first minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Morant kicks to Jackson. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got the lead up to 4 now for Memphis.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Towns against Bain, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Morant finds Bain. Outside for Jackson. Wide open look. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Kept alive. Gobert. And the layup is good.
Well, putting all of that 7-foot frame to use, Rudy Gobert has been one of the consistent offensive rebounders in the league.
Up top, Morant. Outside, Jackson. Back to Morant. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Bain against Edwards. Russell with a wide open look. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. For Memphis, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Outside, Bain. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Now, here's Morant for 3.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Edwards with it. He's picked up by Morant. Edwards against Morant. Out to Edwards. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Bain passes to Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. There's the triple. Outside, Bain. From downtown. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
To the inside. Morant pushes to Adams. Brooks with no one around. It's good from long range. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Memphis.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Steven Adams.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Bain finds Morant. A three-pointer is right on target.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Edwards from deep three-point territory. Edwards with another miss.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to...
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
Small forward, Dylan.
And Grant, we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. Here's Wall. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Batum, pass to George. And here's Zubac. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Down low. Back to Morant. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen. It's George on the wing. About a minute played here so far in the first. The layup off target. Brooks outside. Pass to Adams. Now Morant jacks up a three. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Well, Steven Adams has more skills than just being a screen setter out there, showing them off there.
Here's Wall. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. George finds Wall. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep, Brett.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA. So they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team, and it helps when you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep.
Now here's Morant. He's got 5. Pass to Adams. Tries again. Outside for Morant. The three from Bain. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Zubac's with it. To end the run. Batum outside. Stolen by Jackson. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Brooks. Jackson with a screen on Leonard. And it's Brooks missing. The Clippers trail. Leonard with the ball. Checked by Brooks. Leonard can't get it to go.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
The three from Bain. Leonard pulls down the board.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Great dribble move there. Kawhi using refined ball handling skills to get wherever he needs to on the floor.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Bain, the pass to Jackson. Back to Bain. From downtown, sends it home from three-point land. Bain's got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
An athletic display by Wall, letting the defense know he can own the rim.
Morant against Wall. Now here's Morant. Not a lot of room. Three-pointer, Brooks. Batum pulls it in. The Clippers have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Brooks against Leonard. Back to Wall. Batum outside to the paint. Wall gets the bucket. Wall's gotten his second bucket.
And if you give Batum some time to survey the floor, he'll find an open teammate.
Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
George, right side. To the middle. Stolen by Jackson. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
George's shot is off. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter.
That's your Clippers U15.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
On the court right now for the Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Yes, Steven Adams is a big getting out and running in transition, making himself a big target on fast break.
So it's the Clippers now. After the basket by Memphis.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Brent, some people have talked about the return of the mid-range jumper. Is that something you've seen as well?
I don't know, BA, if it ever really left. I mean, the guys that we talk about often have been doing it for years and doing it well. So coaches who understand that they have players that have a tremendous skill to make shots and make tough shots are still going to lean on possessions where that shot is offered up to the rim.
Now here's Moran. He's got 7. Here's Bain. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Wall. He's got 6. Back to George. From deep 3-point range. Brooks with the rebound. Memphis has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Pass to Moran. Up top, Jackson. Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Adams, no hesitation, and right to the rim.
Now Los Angeles with it. It's a 13-point game. Outside Wall. Kicks it to George. The 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. And here's Bain. Give him 8.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
And stolen by Bain. Moran against Wall. Morant, no good. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter.
You can trust Wall to find those openings. He's a talented distributor who wouldn't miss that chance.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And it's Moran off the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Adams, the pass to Jackson. Brooks outside. Pass to Bain. Outside Morant. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Wing shot on the way. Batum, the pass to Zubac. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And that one misses.
The line for LA, Ivica Zubac.
Good on the second one. The Grizzlies have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Moran against Wall. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Outside for Moran. 3-pointer off the mark. The Clippers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. It's George on the wing. Here's Batum. Good on the shot.
Batum knowing how to get to the rack.
Paul George with the assist.
Morant with it. 11 points in the game. Pass to Brooks. Outside for Morant. Pure from 3-point range. Morant's got 14 points.
Morant doesn't need the 3-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Now here's George. Over Bain. Batum outside. Stolen by Jackson. Morant with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
36 seconds left in the first half of this one. From deep, Morant. The Clippers grab the miss. Right side wall. Inside. Here's Zubac. Nice move. The shake. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
The Grizzlies have gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Wall against Morant. Shoots over Wall. And a great job by the D, contesting that shot and forcing the miss. That'll do it for the first half. Grizzlies out in front. Up.
Grizzlies 30.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Jackson and Powell make up the backcourt. Marcus Morris out there with Robert Covington. And it's Kennard in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Covington. And the jam by Covington.
And how about that? Covington rising up, throwing it down with some authority. I know this much about Robert Covington. You'll never find him short on effort. This is a high-energy guy on both ends of the floor.
Now here's Green. Out of bounds. It'll be the Clippers' ball. And here are the Clippers now. Trailing by 13. Up top, Jackson, defended by Jones. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
A really good job by Reggie Jackson just finding the shooter and feeding him.
Well, Brett, any team loves to have a guy like Covington, setting an example with his all-out play.
Yeah, B.A., you know how there are guys that bring along everybody with their offensive game? Covington does that with the defense. He's out there, he gives effort, he dives on the floor, he's going for loose balls, and all of a sudden the energy of the team is right behind Robert Covington's defense.
A free t-shirt.
That free throw good from Morris. Now Jones. To the wing, right side. Here's Aldama. An easy 2 on the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 12.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Jackson outside. And Danny Green gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Up top, Powell. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Here's Aldama. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Here's Conchar. Oh, Covington with a block.
See why he gets blocks. Covington's length is always there.
Leaps for it. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Pass to Conchar. Here's Aldama, covered by Covington. Jones misses.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Now Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
And Kennard, well schooled, just keeping his eyes up and making that play.
Jones against Jackson. Out to the right wing. Knocked away. Outside Jones. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Out to Covington. The 3. That one is off. Now Memphis takes it the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Green. Pass to Aldama. Driving in. It's rebounded by Morris. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Powell passes to Jackson. Off target with the 3. Memphis leading. Left side, Green. Here's Conchar. Powell covers. To stop the drought. And another miss by Memphis. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Jackson outside. Powell outside. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Green. Well, the Grizzlies shooting a solid 47%. To the left wing. Pass to Aldama. Here's Conchar. On the wing, Conchar. 3-pointer. That shot is off. And the Clippers will come the other way. To the middle. Here's Powell. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. They're leading by 8. Conchar drives in. Lays it up and banks it in.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Jackson, pass to Morris. Shakes him. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Now here's Jones. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
15 seconds left in the third. Brooks. It's rebounded by Zubats. And it's the Clippers on the break. Here's George. And it's in there.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
And so it's Memphis with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Really mucking it up on deep. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
It doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Memphis, Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. For 3, George. It's rebounded by Memphis. Now here's Morant. Pass to Adams. Outside Morant for 3. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Leonard outside. Over to the wing. Batum against Brooks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes up. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Morant, the pass to Brooks. 3-pointer. Morant, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
George passes to Zubats. Batum with it. Back to Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
Right side, Morant. Back to Bain. Outside for Morant. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Back to Brooks. Another shot. The Clippers grab the miss. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Wall for three. Here's Zubats. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall. Wall's got 3 assists now in this one.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
From deep, Morant getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Leonard outside. There's the triple. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Morant. A minute 39 left in the fourth. Bain, no good. The Clippers running out of time. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Here's Morant. Outside Bain. Tries it from 19. That one doesn't drop. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. It's tipped. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter here. Batum against Jackson. And here's Morant outside. And again, Memphis no good. And for the Clippers, they're shooting around 50% in the game so far. Leonard for 3. Adams grabs the miss. And the Grizzlies with possession here. The 3 is up. Brooks outside. Pass to Morant. Launches a 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. And not much left to play for at this point.
Hey, you give it your all and let the chips fall where they may. Just wasn't their night.
Leonard for 3. The Clippers rebound. Second chance effort. And George lays it in.
Well, your best players want to take on the burden come clutch time, and Paul George carrying the weight right now.
And here's Brooks. Missed it. And so the Grizzlies take the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here.
Hi, EPC Sports. NBA action is coming up. Kevin Harlan here.
Here we go.
So the Timberwolves win the tip. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. Towns, the pass to McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. Towns dishes to Edwards. Outside, Russell. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
LA basketball.
And here's Wall. Outside, George. On deep. The shot misses. The Timberwolves go the other way with it.
For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless. But they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
And it's Wall with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. And just about a minute into the first quarter. And Leonard has it in the corner. His three-pointer's off the mark. And the West, you know, is very difficult. But Steve, for the Clippers, how much of their success is tied to their identity?
Kevin, a lot of it. They've become a hard-nosed team, hanging their hat on defense, playing together, making opponents earn everything they get.
Edwards kicks to Towns. Just 5 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple. All with it. He's picked up by Russell. Down low, Towns with the steal. Edwards against George. Edwards drawing the double team. Out to Russell for the 3. Offensive rebound. Gobert, Towns, wide open. That 3 off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Stolen by McDaniels. Outside, Russell. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Out to Edwards. Fires for 3. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Edwards.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
All taking his time here. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Leonard, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Creative at finding ways to draw fouls. Leonard takes pleasure in getting them to overcompensate.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
At the line for 2.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Towns kicks to Russell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Leonard with the steal.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance.
And you could see he knew exactly where that long rebound was coming off, able to get there quickly and snatch it up.
All with it, picked up by Edwards.
In the first.
And Wall kicks to Batum. Back the Wall to the middle. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Here's Edwards, and finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw of the game here. Clippers trail by 4. Outside, Wall. Outside for Batum. Back to Wall. Towns with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. Outside, Russell. Back to Edwards. Towns in the corner. He dishes it to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. That shot off the mark. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Batum inside. Working on McDaniels. The shot by Batum, no good. Timberwolves leading by 4. Russell finds Gobert. Outside, Towns. Beyond the arc. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Clippers have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals. Towns with the steal. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Towns has got his second basket.
And this is what you like to see. Big Cat using that size to his advantage. Oh, yes. And you can tell he put a lot of practice into that one. Wall's always ready to break out something slick if he's got the time and space.
Here's Towns. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And it looks like they are going to
the previous play
get the basket off in time.
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor. But
and we reached the end of the first quarter. Minnesota on top, up by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Minnesota.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
And small and power forwards, Leonard and Batum. Paul George is out there with Wall, and it's Zubats in at the 5 down low. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Zubats a screen on Russell. Russell against Wall. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Zubats. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Minnesota in the lead. It's Edwards on the wing, defended by George. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Ball passes to George. Outside, Wall. The pass to Zubats. Gobert with the block.
This is why shooters always have an eye out for Rudy. And if you don't, this could be the result.
And so it's Minnesota with it. Russell kicks to Edwards. Back to Russell. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
And he's good on the second. Clippers trail by 3. All with it. Outside for George. Zubac's in the post. Defended by Gobert. And they pick up 2. Zubac has got 8 points.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Edwards looking it over. Towns in the corner. Pass to Gobert. Gobert double teamed. Back to Edwards. 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Russell with a wide open look. Misses off the right iron.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back. You know what makes Nicholas Batum indispensable? When they need him in the paint, he's there. When they need him on the perimeter, he's there.
Here's George. And such a nice move to make the basket work. And the Clippers lead by 1.
At 6'8", Paul George is a threat inside, looking very comfortable from in there.
Russell with it. He's picked up by Wall. Edwards against George. And it's sent back by George.
An all-defensive first-teamer multiple times. Paul George has a nose for the ball.
And they'll get another chance. McDaniels finds Edwards. Outside, Russell. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Jacks up a 3, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Clippers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Wall against Russell. Kicks it out to Leonard. Outside, George. And here's Wall outside. Shot from the top of the key. George, no good.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Leonard with the steal. 1:05 left to play here in the half. On the wing, Batum. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 1. Inside, here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Russell against Wall. Pass to George. Kicks it out to Leonard. Lets it go with the 3. The Clippers keep it alive. Zubac's the pass to George. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Edwards. Batum grabs the miss. The Clippers shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. And the slam dunk by Wall.
And to say Wall's explosive at the rim doesn't do him justice. I mean, this guy is a freak of nature.
Edwards dishes to Towns. High arcing shot, and that shot was up in time but doesn't go in. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Clippers lead by 1. Thanks, David, and we'll be back. we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You've got to like what Ivica Zubac has done in this game.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
On the court for Minnesota, Anderson is out there with Prince. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Noel in at the shooting guard position. Anderson passes to McLaughlin. The kick out to Anderson. A three ball, and that's a foul called on Naz Reid. That is his first foul of the game.
Wow, Anderson still has that little hitch in his jumper, but nice work off the catch and shoot.
And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. Jackson down low. That one misses. And Minnesota will come the other way. Prince in the corner. Here's McLaughlin, guarded by Jackson. Noel passes to Anderson. Here's Noel. 4 on the clock. Passes it to McLaughlin. Here's the 3. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And that one is good.
I'll tell you, Jackson's first step is dynamite. A big asset off the dribble.
Here's Noel. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Prince, the pass to Noel. From deep three-point range, the shot comes out. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Outside Jackson. To the paint, changes up. And Morris with the layup. And now a 4-point Clipper lead.
Good vision, good decision by Reggie. Pushing for a better shot, finds an open man.
There's the pass to Noel. Back to Anderson. Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Noel. And that one goes long. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Jackson with it. Guarded now by Prince. Covington wide open. He fires. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Covington's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Noel passes to Reid, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Here's Jackson shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
And with Reggie Jackson, it's a testament to his natural talent that he often leaves us wanting a little bit more.
Jackson at the strike. 2 shots.
Jackson hits both of them. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Kicks it to Anderson. Here's Noel. Guarded by Powell. Pass to McLaughlin. Nice move. And he sinks the layup.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. We've got 1:28 left here in the third quarter. Covington kicks to Powell. And again, no good by the Clippers. Timberwolves trail by 5. Anderson dishes to Prince. Morris against Anderson. McLaughlin. Oh, good on the triple. And so Powell will bring it up for Los Angeles. Jackson passes to Morris. Yes, that goes in. Morris has got the lead up to 7 now for the Clippers.
Yeah, crafty inside. Morris has become proficient at using his body to create just the right amount of space for that shot.
Here's McLaughlin. Minnesota gets it back at a new shot clock of 14 seconds. From deep, Prince. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Stolen by Anderson. It's Prince on the wing. We've got 28 seconds left in the third. That one, no good.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
And Morris throws it down.
Just aggressive there. Instead of going to one of his patented shots inside, Morris just simply rises up to be free.
The kick out to Anderson. Pass to Prince. Out to the right wing. And he drives in. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their shooting has been the big.
Fans, your Clippers, Houston team.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Timberwolves trail by 9. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point guard. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Edwards can't hit. And Los Angeles guys shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Outside, George. Gobert with the block. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed in there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Nice shot by Gobert.
This is where size matters. No one's stopping Gobert on that shot.
Clippers leading by 7. Outside, Wall. The pass to Zubac. On the wing, Batum. Towns with the steal. Edwards dishes to Russell. Sinks that one from the post.
With a gentle touch inside. Russell really improving as a finisher.
Outside, Wall. Over in the corner, Batum. He kicks it to George. Wall passes to George. Clock at 6. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Towns. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Nicholas Batum.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
Here's Wall. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got 6 rebounds here tonight. Towns finds Gobert. Here he goes. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Russell passes to McDaniels. Outside, Edwards. The kick out to Towns. Back to Edwards. Good, and his assist goes to Towns. Edwards got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Outside, George. Outside, Batum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is on Towns.
The competitive firewall plays with is admirable. Fantastic at just figuring out ways to attract contact.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Edwards. Towns at the elbow. Outside, Russell. Feeds to Gobert. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Oh, they get it back.
2 minutes.
For three, Edwards knocks down the three ball. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
And Batum kicks to George. To the inside. Here's Zubac. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And the Timberwolves with possession. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Towns in the corner. Leonard with the steal. Outside, George. Here's Batum. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Batum. Here is Russell. We've got 1:13 left here in the fourth quarter. Edwards against George. Edwards passes to Towns. Lays it up and banks it in. And now a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
Unreal. Big Cat, one of the game's great scorers, also deadly in the clutch.
Outside, George. Batum a screen on Edwards. George against Edwards. And again, the turnover by the Clippers. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Russell. Outside, Towns. Pass to McDaniels. Shot clock at 5. Back to Towns. Inside, tipped away. Leonard with the steal.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
This is where you want to run a play. Don't just walk it up and heave it.
Here's Wall. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though.
People are holding their breath a little, wondering if Edwards can take care of business here.
Leonard, that's for 2. Off target. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.